Davison Cardinal Varsity Football, brought to you by Jim Waldron. Pontiac, Buick, and GMC truck located on M15 in Davison.
Good afternoon. Welcome to DTV's broadcast of Davison football. Football on a Saturday afternoon. This is Kim Lindsay here with Jeff Perry. Yeah. Today, the Mashawaka, Indiana Cavemen are in town to face the Davison Cardinals.
Some boys down south figured that they'd make the 3.5-hour drive and play us on a Saturday. What a Saturday it is with the weather out tonight.
Last home Saturday football game for Davison was about 4 years ago against Hudsonville in the playoffs. We've played a couple of Saturday games down at Orchard Lake St. Mary's, but this is the first time at home for a regular season game that I can remember.
Yeah, same here. Speaking of Orchard St. Mary's, we actually play that next week. It's our second to last. It's home game, away game. Then we come back here against Kerman for homecoming.
We got to throw Arthur Hill in there first. We get Arthur Hill next week.
Oh,
then we go on the road for a couple of weeks. But the Cardinals come in 1-2. The Cavemen of Mashawaka, as I talked with Coach Immendorfer on Monday night, come in at 4-0. As Coach said, don't really know how good they are yet because we don't know their level of competition. But they exchange films during the week. I'm told they run the same veer option offense that Davison does, so might be a mirror image as we watch today's games, Jeff.
Oh, yeah. A lot of reading is going to happen, both defensively and offensively, for tonight's game because they both know exactly what's going to come at them.
This is a glorious Michigan afternoon. Seal this one up and let's keep it for 365 days. Davison will receive the opening kickoff. Number 44, is it? Number 44 from the Cavemen will kick off. That's Matt Reinsdorf. Just too deep today. Tyler Martin and Zach Brammer are deep for the Cardinals. Travis Toy, we're told, is injured and will not play today. That's a big loss. He threw the opening touchdown last week from the wide receiver slot.
Yeah, the
end-around pass.
Yep.
So we have about 20 seconds left on the clock to run down, and then we're going to kick this one off. Sit back and relax. We hope the Cardinals are able to squeeze one out here, get back to even on the year, and get some momentum headed into the second half of the season.
Yeah, they need some confidence after their unexpected loss against Flushing last week.
And Flushing lost last evening to Carmen Ainsworth, so Carmen is in the driver's seat, having beaten Powers last week. So here we go. It's a beautiful afternoon. The grass really looks green today.
Even after 3 weeks of no rain.
Yeah, the sprinklers have been on, though. Here we go.
And we are underway.
And it's going to be Tyler Martin on a fumble down at the end line. Brings it out from his own goal. And he brings it back to about his own 16.
After getting what I could on the Cavemen, it seems that the past 4 games they've only been scored on a total of 21 points out of all 4 games. So.
Caveman?
Yes.
Ah. Big middle linebacker there I see standing in the huddle.
Yeah, there's some big guys on the defensive line.
So we got trips stacked one on top of the other to the left. Man-to-man coverage with Dubzinski at the bottom here. This is Thompson on a keep. And he didn't cut up. He kind of was a little late movement there, but he gets himself out to the 20. Be a game of 4, 2nd and 6 upcoming for the Cardinals. Mashawaka, if you're not familiar, that's right down in the shadow of the Golden Dome of Notre Dame, just outside of South Bend. I believe it's directly to the east, just across the Michigan border. 2nd and 6 for the Cardinals. Thompson to throw. He's got Dubzinski in the flat. Turns it up, and it's going to be just short of the first down at his own 25.5.
There's going to be a lot of short passes and some shorter runs for today. As we said before, the defense and the offense both know exactly what's coming at them.
It is 3rd and less than a yard.
Ball spotted right about at the 25-yard line. It is 3rd and about 1.
Got twins both sides. In motion is Martin. This is a give to Lazenby. He does have the first down with his forward progress. New set of downs for the Cardinals.
Any tailback that knows how to keep his legs moving even after you get the first hit, that can make or break it in a drive.
Didn't get it by much, but he did.
Just by a hair.
This is 4 weeks in a row. I've shown up to a game in shorts. I'm liking that.
Yeah, me too. And I think the best part about that is the season is going to get colder and colder while we're away for the next handful of games.
That's true. Thompson in the gun. Fakes it to Lazenby, takes the ball around the end. Doesn't make the corner and loses a yard.
Defense was really reactive there. Didn't quite know what was coming at them, and they could just tell that the handoff was fake. And
looks like we're trying to spread the field a little bit here early. Then that might open a little something up underneath.
Changing things up would be a terrific move by Emmendorfer and the team.
Look at the size of the left defensive end. 6'5", 215, Tyler Carrico. Big boy. Now we have trips to the wide side. Thompson in the gun with Lazenby. Fakes. This is a flat pass out to Martin, and it's dropped. That's a forward pass. Incomplete. Oh, that was actually to number 19, Brandon Stimson. Good throw. Just off of his hands. 3rd and long for the Cardinals. 9.5 minutes, opening quarter. Cardinals now 3rd and long in their opening possession of the game. We're going to be running down on the play clock here. It's taken a long time to get this thing waggled in.
Davison's had some trouble over the past couple of games.
Trips again wide side, and then we have a timeout by Davison. We weren't ready. They burned one early. 9:31 left in the opening quarter. There is no score here at Cardinal Stadium.
Davison's burned a handful of timeouts due to lack of getting the play in gear, getting the players on the line in time. And
yeah, last week was really bad in the first half.
Burned all 3 in the first quarter, I believe.
Yeah. Well, we're in week 4. It's about time for this offense to start gelling. It's a new scheme, but they've been at it now for 7-8 weeks, so we should start gelling here shortly.
The gear should be moving pretty smoothly, and no abrupt stops. And to start off with this burning out the timeout isn't exactly what we wanted.
One more home game in a row here. We have Saginaw Arthur Hill coming in next Friday night. It'll be senior night, parent night. And then the Cardinals go to the road for a bit.
Yep.
Last home game of the season will be 3 weeks from now when they'll play, or 2 weeks from now when they'll play Carmen Ainsworth for homecoming, correct?
Yep.
So Lazenby is still the tailback behind Thompson, who's in the gun. This is Martin in motion. Thompson rolls to his right. He's got somebody on his back. He's going for the first down marker, and he believe he has a first down at the Davison 38. Nifty little run there by Mr. Thompson.
Thompson could see the defense just coming right at him. He knew he had somebody behind him. He had to make a move. And,
that big defensive end, 33, yep. Carrico was the one trying to chase him down, but Jake had just a little more leg speed.
Yeah, he just wasn't running to get the first down. He was running away from him.
I would too. It's like that Bear in the Woods joke. He runs fastest, gets away. Trips now, once again, wide side. Tailback is now number 20, Brammer. Thompson on the option. Pitches it back to Brammer. He's got some room. Oh, just can't quite elude that tackle by number 76, Cody Burks.
Great shoelace tackle by Burks there.
Boy, he had some room. If he could have beat that tackle, he might have gone the way.
Yeah, if he would have made it through that hole, he could have made it an interesting first couple of minutes in the game.
So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 3 for the Cardinals. On their own side of the field on the 45. Still have trips on the wide side. Thompson gives up the middle to Brammer, who loses 2 yards.
Just
back to the let's say 44, the loss of a yard.
Almost waited away from that one. He had some room there too.
That was a little wraparound, kind of misdirection play. Unfortunately, the Caveman line had not been misdirected.
Yep.
They were waiting in the hole for him.
Yep, they knew exactly what was coming.
So that brings up a 3rd and 4 from the Cardinal 44. We're early in the first quarter. This is the initial possession for Davison. There's no score. Thompson to pass, rolls to his left. He's looking on the long out. Now he brings it down. He's got some room here. He's got some room. Got a first down and some more. Down to the Caveman 42-yard line. 1st and 10 Cardinals.
Terrific job by the offensive line to keep it back from them.
If we get a chance to see that replay, I'd love to see that. There was a nice crackback block by the offensive lineman to free Thompson on that. Mashawaka had no backside contain on that one, Jeff.
Absolutely none, and Thompson took full advantage of that.
The crackback block was by number 67, Ryan Seja. Cardinals are balanced here, twins both sides. Now Martin comes in motion. Give is up the middle to Brammer. Gets a quick 5 right up the middle.
Looks like
we are going to see that we have an injured player down. But we're going to see the replay first of Thompson's run on that pass play that went awry. Oh, just missed the block there, but number 67, Sage, I really put one on. We do have a player down. It looks like Tyler Cherry, number 76, senior, one of the few returnees.
Yeah, he's one of the 3 returning varsity starters. And
athletic trainer Stacy West looking at a lower extremity there, knee or ankle on the right side.
Seems to be pretty serious.
He's going to pop up and walk off. That's a good sign.
That's a terrific sign. After the
oh, maybe he's going to walk off. That's an ankle. That looks like an ankle.
Could be a real problem with Davison's defense now. Even after Toys being injured.
Replacing him will be number 72, Corey Brannon, at the left tackle for the Cardinals. He's walking off very gingerly with help. He may be done. Oh, he's not even moving that right foot. Oh. Not so good for the Cardinals. But we do have a 2nd and 5 here. Cardinals moving. Cardinals trips to the wide side again. Lazenby back in at tailback. The give is on the end around to Martin. He breaks the first tackle. Stiff arms the second and puts a little pop on the defensive back to pick up another first down.
Davison's moving this ball along very nicely, and
whoa, Tyler Martin put some action on number 28. He's seen some stars there, the defensive back.
Yeah, he's seen some clocks going off.
Little helmet-to-helmet action there.
Just like 2 Rams on the mountains.
1st and 10 for the Cardinals. They're at the Caveman 32. It's hard for me to say Caveman. It's a strange nickname.
Strange mascot.
Thompson to throw. Out pattern to Dybzinski. Another first down. Cardinals down to the Mashawaka 19. 1st and 10. Nice mix of run and pass right now for the Cardinals. Number 72 is Cody Powell, not Corey Brannon, according to my sheet. He's the lineman that replaced Mr. Hankins, sorry.
Hankins seems to be up and walking now.
Oh, that's good. Just brought up from the JVs, I'm told. So, Mashawaka calls a defensive timeout to see what they can do about stopping the Cardinals. There's 6:59 left in the opening quarter. We have no score. Davison has held the ball the entire first quarter.
And they're keeping the drive really long. Almost half the first quarter is over with, and Davison's trotting their way down, slowly but surely.
It looks like Hankins, he's going to get retaped, and I think he's going back in the game. Yeah, he's going to get retaped.
He's able to put some pressure on it, and
yeah,
it's a good sign for Hankins. Good thing it's not too serious.
It is a glorious day here. There's a little bit of breeze out of the southeast, which is the kind of the direction the Cardinals are traveling right now.
With the winds at their backs and making this way through, it's going to be an interesting game.
I'm liking the start. Last week we had 15 points in the first 29 seconds, and then it took us all the way until the last play of the first half to score again. So.
Yep, you can't regulate everything on the first quarter.
All right, here we go. Trips to the wide side for the Cardinals. Thompson in the gun with Lazenby. Lazenby has it on the straight dive, and he picks up 1. Down to the 19. Jeff, I'm smelling Yaya's chicken up here.
Oh, I am too. My mouth is watering.
A little breeze coming through the press box, and I smell Yaya's chicken. That's good. All right, we have twins both sides now. We're in a little more of a balanced look. Thompson has thrown out of this formation twice. This is Martin in the trail. He has the ball. Picks up 4 down to the 15.
Deception so well, even you couldn't keep up with them.
Trying to get names out. Martin was in motion there and did receive the pitch on the option look. So it's going to be 3rd and a full 5 for the Cardinals. Actually, call it 6. Need to reach just about the Mashawaka 9 to keep this drive alive. Mashawaka is in a 4-4 defense. 4 linemen down, 4 linebackers. 2 safeties back there. Thompson to throw on the out. This is Martin. It goes through his hands. That may be a fumble. It is. That is a backwards pass, a lateral, and a turnover. That's the second ball through Martin's hands, and that ends up being a Cardinal turnover. At 6:13 of the first, Mashawaka recovers what will be called a fumble.
Definitely not something Davison wanted to happen.
That's the second ball that's gone right through Martin's hands as a receiver.
Yep. But good news is that Ryan Hankins is back on the field. He's back on
defensive line there.
Defensive line.
Woo, look at the left tackle and left guard for Mashawaka. Those are some big boys. 70 and 77. 6'4", 265, 6'5", 285. I would think they're going to run left. And here they come left on the dive.
34, the ball carrier.
Oh, and missed tackles 3 of them. Finally wrapped up there by number 88.
Again, as I said before, that if you have
I don't have on the lineup card. Oh, it's Brandon Hindershot, I'm told. I think he had his uniform stolen or something. We have an equipment issue here. 2nd and 3 for the Cavemen as they start their initial possession of the game. We're at 5:40 left in the first quarter. We're scoreless. Mashawaka option pick back to number 19. It's taken down out there by number 2, DJ Davis. Number 19 was Dewey Thompson, the running back for Mashawaka, but they have enough for a first down. Quarterback for Mashawaka is number 8, Cortez Lee. He's a senior, 5'9".
Pretty small compared to the other line.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of running and not much passing from this team, especially with the size of those linemen. Same option look. This is the counter. 19 again for a pickup of about 3. Thompson again on the carry. Brandon Hindershot on the stop, along with number 77, Brendan Durkin, it looks like. Or number 7, Mike Doloff, linebacker.
Mashawaka's playing about the exact same scheme as Davison's been playing. And about the same effect as Davison's got. So it's anybody's game.
Oh, they had motion that time. Quick pitch, not called. 19 on the carry again, brought down once again by DJ Davis. Yeah, there was some movement there, not called.
Yep.
So it wasn't movement. So it's 3rd and short, about a yard for Mashawaka. They're now in the wishbone look. This is going to be a straight dive. Give us to the tailback on the little counter action. He has a first down. Tackled by number 11, Joe Shannon.
That line is making some pretty good holes and holding back the defense now.
1st and 10 for Mashawaka, just about to cross onto the Davison side of the field. Davison playing a, looks like a 4-4-2. Hard to tell. Everybody's kind of crowding the line of scrimmage. Option look, quarterback gives to the dive man. That time we stop him for about a 2-yard gain. On the bottom there is number 84 for the Cardinals, Shane Beggs. Now we'll see what they do in a 2nd and long situation, Jeff. So far they've been cracking out 3, 4, 5 yards a pop.
Yep. This is the first long.
This is going to be the option look. There he goes, 19 in motion. Give to him up the middle. Boy, he keeps those legs driving.
Yeah, it's a pretty good weapon when it comes to a tailback. If you keep those legs moving and don't stop until you're down and the whistle's blown, that can make or break a lot of drives, especially.
Ryan Hankins had great penetration there and popped him right on the legs, but didn't wrap him.
Yep.
So he picked up 4. Make it a 3rd and 4. Boy, they really get to play in and get things moving. They have a nice rhythm going. Oh, they got to it, but didn't get the ball carrier, and he gets a first down.
Deception.
Oh, they had people in the backfield, but nobody's wrapping anybody. We're just arm tackling. Hankins back out. He's done. He's hurting. Mashawaka's had the ball for about 4 minutes. No passes. Option look. Got both of the tailbacks out on the wings. One will go in motion here. No, this is the pass. He's going right down the seam. He's wide open, but it's overthrown. Boy, were we burned there. Coverage by number 11, Joe Shannon. Got lucky there. That was wide open. 2nd and 10 for Mashawaka on the Davison 41.
I think the Cavemen were changing some things up, throwing on a first down.
Well, we've got, if you look at our defense, we have everybody except one person up in the box within 3 yards of the line of scrimmage.
They're definitely expecting a run, and
yeah, we're daring them to throw. 2nd and 10. Here comes that option look. Cortez has it, pitches it back. We got no defensive end. I don't know where our defensive end is at, but he is nowhere to be seen. Picks up 9 there.
Defense might want to get some adjustments changed next quarter. We're only a minute 39 left in this quarter.
3rd and 1 for Mashawaka. They're in 4-down territory, though. Quarterback keeps, first down. Now in this option stuff, everybody on defense has an assignment. One person has the quarterback, one person has the pitch man. The last 3 or 4 times they've run the option, we've only had one person out there to defend the 2 positions. So something's not right. 1st and 10 for Mashawaka now, down to the Davison 29 as they sustain a nice long drive. There's just over a minute left in the first quarter. We're still scoreless. Oh, fumble, and the Cardinals have the ball. It bounced right into one of our defensive linemen's hands. Number 7, Mikey Doloff, the linebacker, gets the fumble recovery.
Both teams played both drives now resulted in turnovers, and I'm already going to make the prediction that's going to be a very low-scoring game tonight.
That was just a problem with an exchange between the quarterback and the center. At 1:03 left in the first quarter, Davison gets the ball back on the first Mashawaka turnover. Thompson keeps it up the middle and maybe gets 2 out to the 31. A little different look there. That's the first time we've seen Jake kick the ball up the middle. He's trying to use the lead block of Lazenby, who had just come past him, and unfortunately we didn't quite get the defensive tackle hooked up.
Davison's been pretty good on the outside as far as I've seen, and going in the middle, they've only been able to make 2, maybe 3 yards usually. For whatever reason, maybe the offensive line isn't making a big enough hole, or the defensive line is just penetrating too much.
This is Lazenby. Gets another 1.5 yards. That's going to do it for the first quarter, as the last 20 seconds are going to probably tick off before we get a play in.
That'll be the end of the quarter.
And that's going to wind it down. Davison's not going to run another play. So we're 0-0 at the end of the first quarter. A lot of up and down, but nobody into the end zone.
Another score update.
We're going to take it away to our sideline reporter, Tony Campbell. Tony?
31 Eastern Michigan 17 with a little less than 5 minutes to go in the third
Thanks,
quarter.
guys. As you can notice, the Davison offense, the Mashawaka offense runs the same scheme that Davison does. But the Davison defense is doing a great job holding this high-scoring offense to 0 points through the first quarter. Let me tell you a little bit about this team. They hail from Indiana, just right by South Bend, and they have just been killing their opponents as they are 4-0 now. They have a total of 138 points, and they're only holding their opponents to a small, slim 21 points. Hopefully the Cardinals can pull off the upset and beat Mashawaka. Back to your announcers.
Thank you, Tony. Score update for the Michigan and Eastern Michigan game. Michigan 31 and Eastern Michigan 17 with 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
So the Cardinals will start the second quarter on their own 34, 33, 3rd and 6, long 6. Trips to the wide side. Obvious throwing down. We'll see. Thompson to throw. He's looking down the seam. He's got him wide open and threw it behind him. That was for Corey Mills, number 9. He was wide open in the slot, but Jake just put the ball slightly behind him. So the Cardinals are forced to punt for the first time. Dipsinski to kick. Gets it away. Oh, it's a low punt.
That was a longer snap than
No
usual.
return there, though. Oh, just let it die, guys. Might have got another yard there. But it's down by number 53, Ryan Lane. And the Cavemen will start their second possession on their own 36.
Hopefully they made some adjustments with the defense. Not too many defensive backs last time, and hopefully they reassigned some players to fix that.
Issue right now is up front and linebacking, and then we gotta find a way to stop that outside pitch. We are still scoreless. We're just starting the second quarter if you're just tuning in. A little offset look here. They're running to the strong side up the middle. Nice stop there. On the wheels is number 94, I believe. Must be 84, Shane Beggs.
Great stop there by Davison, and they figured out a way to get past the right back going in the middle, but they still have to figure out a way about the outside pitch.
Yeah, they're going to set up the option here now. 2nd and 8. Motion man to the strong side. Second give. Nice stop there. Number 50. 57, is that Reeser? Yeah, 57 Reeser on the stop. 3rd and long. Let's see if Mashawaka tries to throw another pass.
And hopefully Davison can keep the quarterbacks where they...
Get some pressure on that quarterback here.
Yep.
He's just a little guy. He's only 5'9".
A lot smaller than usual quarterbacks.
Cortez Lee, the quarterback for Mashawaka. It is a pass. He's rolling out. He's got some room to run. And he's going to be stopped just short, a yard short. Decision time for Mashawaka. It's going to be fourth and a long one. Decision time here. I see no indication there's a punter coming out. So here they go. Fourth down for Mashawaka on their own 45. Changing the play. Quarterback sneaks, first down. Jumped over his center. Just launched himself, and he picked up 2 yards, enough for a first down.
Little game of frog leap, and that got it.
He did, didn't he? He just kind of set his feet and launched himself forward. So Mashawaka picks up a big fourth down conversion. They have it on their own 48. First and 10 with 9:39 left in the first half. No score. Strong side of the formation is to the boundary side again. Quarterback gives up the middle.
34.
Boy, he runs strong. Tackle by number 20, Zach Brammer.
Davison changed a little bit in the defense.
Picks up 5, though. 2nd and 5 for Mashawaka. I like him 2nd and long instead of 2nd and mid.
Yep.
They're in that wishbone look now. Give off the left side. Nice tackle there by number 52. That's Nathaniel Hayden. 3rd and now I guess it's still 5. If you notice, Mashawaka runs left almost exclusively. That's behind those huge guard and tackles over there. Both of them over 260. 6'3" and 6'5".
Yep, the refrigerator-sized boys.
Division I size boys. Oh, there was movement there again. And they're going to get a first down and more, but there was movement on the left side of the line. Once again, not called.
So therefore, there was no movement.
That's right. That's the line judge's call, who the guy was like 3 feet in front of, but he doesn't see it, so it's not called. First and 10 for Mashawaka at the Davison 36.
Pretty good turnout for the visitor side. Bigger than I thought it would actually be.
Well, you'd think at least all the parents of the players would come.
Yep. But it's a 3.5-hour drive.
Pass. Oh, it's a bad pass. Not sure why they threw the ball. They've been running so effectively. No need to throw.
Maybe to change things up, keep us guessing.
There was nobody there. The receiver was gone down the field.
Yep.
2nd and 10 for Mashawaka.
But with such a big O-line,
I wouldn't even mess around with the pass. That's just a chance for trouble.
They're daring us for their interceptions.
Comes the option. Give us to the second man through, which was 19. Picks up a half of a yard, maybe a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9. Nice tackle at the line of scrimmage by Dominic Diaz. Davison now playing a 3-5. No, there's the fourth play. Comes out 4-4.
They were playing a 4-3 at one point.
We're just we're all bunched up, just trying to stop the run right now.
Yep.
3rd and 9. Quick pitch out to 19. DJ Davis trying to bring him down, doesn't. Slips down. He's going to have a first down.
That offensive pitch is a great weapon when it comes to Mashawaka.
Oh, actually, just short. I'm really confused because these line guys that are on our sideline here are not at the yard markers. We don't even have them today, I guess. So it's going to be 4th down in a short amount.
Another decision time for the Cavemen.
And Mashawaka calls a timeout. Oh, the official's going to call a timeout to measure. Mr. Tuttle's pointing out that when Mashawaka runs right, they move those two big linemen to the right. So they just run exclusively behind those two men.
Compared to the rest of the offensive line, they just
They are enormous.
They
those
are.
Two guys are
Those
enormous.
are real big.
It's way short. So it's going to be 4th down and half of a yard.
Hey, what's the ball they on? Hey, Greg, anytime we do this, now they have one on each.
Just in the huddle. Waiting for the yard markers to be reset over there. So for the second time on this drive, Mashawaka goes for it on 4th down. At the Davison 26, they need to make it just short of the 25.
They did pretty well last time. They had the 4th and short.
Yeah, the quarterback just pogo sticked right over the top.
Yep.
He's going to the right. I see him tap the, tapped his center on the right, on his right hip, says, I'm going right here behind you, big fella, and gets his first down. Down to the 25.
This quarterback is exceptionally fast.
Time for the Cardinal defense to stiffen up, make a stop here. Mashawaka has reached the Davison 25. 6:55 left in the first half, no score. Quarterback has it, keeps it, and picks up all the way down to the Davison 18.
I think that was the first time they ran the opposite way of the two big linemen.
Picks up a good 6 there, be 2nd and 4. Quarterback keeps again. First down.
Ball was loose.
Whistle was already blown.
Quarterback is making some pretty good decisions on keeping the ball and running for it.
Ooh, they're saying it's 3rd down. It sure looks like the ball is already at the spot, but must be inches.
Well, it looks like the down marker's right on the yard line. They're not to it.
Ball knows the ball is on the line.
5 minutes and 34 seconds left in the half. Yeah.
3rd and real short here. They're going down to real tight splits. Wheel cover to wheel cover. It's the pitch out, and it's, geez, almost dropped. That's a real dangerous play on 3rd and an inch.
That's a
Yeah, he's got him
misdirection.
marked over the 20, over the 15 now. That should be a first down, I would think. No, it's got to go further. Still, that must be a full yard pass there. It's optical illusion. So now we're going to measure. Exactly 5 minutes left in the first half. If you like running football, you're going to see all you want here today. I would too, behind those two hosses.
Great weapon with those two.
Boy. Inch. It's 4th and an inch.
3rd time in a row.
3rd time on this possession, they'll go 4th down. I'm really surprised that he went with a pitch play on 3rd and a couple inches. You see, he almost coughed that thing up.
Pretty unpredictable.
Looking for the touchdown, I guess. Quarterback sneaks again. First down. It's all the way down to the 19. That's first down. Mashawaka has eaten up almost this entire quarter on this drive.
Yep.
Gone to fourth down 3 times now.
Some pretty long drives for
No
both
points.
teams, but no points. Both of them ended up in turnovers. And
Big
this
boys
one's-
are on the left side of the line now. Man, they are some big guys. Bring their splits in close. Option left.
34.
Touchdown. Oh, look at him drive. Down to the 5.
His legs are just going to keep pumping until the whistle's blown.
It's going to be 2nd and 1 for Mashawaka as they're knocking on the door with 4:17 left in the first half of a scoreless game. Boy, that guy's short in stature, but look at the tree trunk legs he has.
Takes about half his body.
Says he's 5'6", 195. Low center of gravity. You better hit him. Thighs or lower. He has it again. He has very close to a first down. Might be another measurement. Jeez, another measurement. This game's going to take 6 hours to play.
Yep.
Oh, I shouldn't say that. With all this running, the clock runs. So 3:40 left in the first half. Still scoreless here at Cardinal Stadium. It is short. Short by about 3 or 4 inches. Third down.
Yeah, the down marker's wrong. Right? Yep, down marker's wrong. Who's that?
Hey, is it Mike? Is it third down?
Third down, guys.
It's third down. It's third down. Okay.
30 inches, Mashawaka.
Yes.
Quarterback keeps it up the middle. He has a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal from the Davison 3. What this long drive does too, Jeff, is the Cardinals are not going to have much time left on the clock when they get the ball back.
Yep, and they're going to have to kick it next half, too. So,
Clock running, 3:20 left in the first half. Mashawaka knocking on the door for the first score. Big guys are on the left side of the line. They're in the wishbone look. Ooh, there was motion there.
29.
Down to the 1.
it's about 3 times now. The
See the right guard pulled and led through that hole. Davison needs a turnover here or a penalty.
Oh.
Mashawaka can pretty much lean forward and fall in. Ball
Right.
inside the 1.
last time Mashawaka was just about to get in, they ended up fumbling it. So hopefully that'll happen again
We got
for
movement.
Davison.
There's our penalty we were looking for. Little motion.
So 1 out of 4 for the officials.
First flag of the game. So it's 2nd and goal now from just outside the 5.
Not exactly the fumble that Davison wanted, but they'll take it.
Maybe that'll happen on the next play.
Yep.
We're begging up here. Quick pitch.
29.
Oh, he's walking in.
29 takes it over. Mashawaka.
PJ Warmoth scores for the Cavemen with exactly 2 minutes left in the first half. Mashawaka goes up 6-0.
That was a good play by Mashawaka.
Looked like we had a defender there. We just didn't get to the ball.
Yep. Sometimes those defenders are not as agile as they should be.
44 for the extra point.
Matt Reisdorf going to kick the extra point here. Oh, it's a fake. He's got a big guy out there, and a nice step through by number 5, Tim Callison.
Great execution by the defense to make sure that they wouldn't get that extra point. So Davison finds a way to get into the end zone in the next 2 minutes. They can get that extra point and they have a higher note.
A little befuddled by that play, actually. Maybe their kicker is not very good.
Maybe.
2 minutes exactly left in the first half. Well, will the Cardinals play it close to the vest, or will they throw the ball a few times down the field, try and make something happen?
I'm gonna say
probably all depends on if we get some kind of a run back here.
So Kim, if you were Coach Emmendorf right now, what would you call for the boys? Would you stay?
I'd try and move the ball down the field. It doesn't have to be long passes, but I would be throwing the ball. At least getting let Jake roll out and get into some space where he can run if he needs to, or throw it. But
yeah, when Jake's been running, he's been running pretty decently.
Here's the kick. This is Brammer. Keep moving, Jake. Nice run back. Nice run back. Nice stiff arm down at the 45. 46.
Terrific run back by number 20.
It's a good start. It's a good start right there. Now you got a shorter field, and you have 1:52 to work with and 2 timeouts. Be a huge boost if we could get ourselves into the end zone before halftime.
Be a terrific boost, dude.
This is only our 3rd possession?
Yep.
It's only the 3rd possession. Mashawaka ate that entire half off, or that entire quarter on that last long drive. We had it for maybe 2 minutes in the quarter. Thompson to throw. Oh, he's got a scramble, and he's going down. Oh, boy. That's what you can't have right there. Can't have a sacks. So we lose 4 back to the 42. Second down.
Davison still got those 2 timeouts, and they might want to call one soon because the clock is still rolling with 1:20 or so left.
And you want to try and pick up a first down first. You don't want to stop the clock for them yet either. So Thompson rolls to his right, steps back and throws an interception. No, drop. Wow. Wow, he threw into 4-person coverage there. That was not a good throw, not a smart throw.
Almost picked up by 3 different players.
Yeah, there was nothing there. He was trying to force it in. So there's 1:12 left. It's 3rd and long.
Now they're going to have to go for...
Davison calls a timeout.
They're going to have to go for a deeper pass now.
And that was... Jake doesn't usually make too many bad decisions, but that was probably not a smart decision there. Almost backfired. But the opportune word is almost.
Looks like we have a replay. Here's Jake with the throw.
Whew.
You could just see all 4 of those guys.
4 defenders on 1 Davison player there. That was we were looking for trouble.
We were asking them to grab that ball from us.
It's 3rd and 14 for the Cardinals on their own 42. Got 1:12 left before half. In a 6-0 game. It's pretty quick first half. 45 minutes. Lots of running.
The clock's been running almost continuously with hardly any stops.
Yeah. Jake's got to find a little magic here. They're playing, as we heard the coaches up here, they're playing cover 2, which is 2 deep zone. Thompson throw. Goes down again. Got to let go of it. That time he had Brandon Stimson going down the middle of the field, and I think he could have put that one in there.
With too much hesitation, he didn't have much of a choice,
Whoa.
but just.
Yep. So Mashawaka calls timeout. They want the ball back in some time. That's what happens when you go to the pass and you don't complete any, Jeff.
Yep.
So my strategy backfires too. Got to get that ball away.
Sometimes you don't really have. You have two options, but you might get the exact same outcome.
So Dibzinski will be punting for the Cardinals. With all of this that's gone on, it's just a 6-0 game. So, but as we said, the Mashawaka Cavemen will have the ball to start the second half.
I think Davison might actually be going for it though, because.
Yeah, they're going to punt.
Nope.
Need a nice long punt from Tad here. Nice kick. Nice high kick. Force. Oh, fumble! Ball's loose! Oh, Mashawaka gets it back. Wow.
Mashawaka's had some problems.
Man, almost.
Getting possession of that ball.
Almost. Number 5, Tim Callison, was in the middle of all that.
You could just see how hungry Davison was for that ball. But
Oh, boy, that was almost the turnover you're hoping and wishing for.
yeah, that was almost the miracle that we were hoping for.
So what will Mashawaka do now? They haven't shown really any ability to throw, nor any desire to.
I think they just got to run the clock out.
Yeah,
Hopefully get some runs in.
Yeah, the official can't catch the ball either, so must be catching today. The big guys are on the left side of the line.
We've staying on the left side so far for a while.
Quarterback gives up the middle. Brandon Hindershot wraps him up for a 3-yard gain, and they're going to burn a timeout, I think.
Appears we have a replay.
Nope, no timeout. Thought the coach was motioning timeout on the sideline. Clock runs. We're down the last 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback pitches. And that's going to do it for the first half unless there's a timeout called. Now, they're putting down their headsets, and we're going to halftime, too. We're going to see that last punt. Maybe not.
Mashawaka Cavemen.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Caveman offense definitely hasn't disappointed, but only having 6 points to show for all that hard work. Let's see if Davison can keep this close and maybe upset. Now to your halftime entertainment.
The Davison State Bank. Compliments of Davison State Bank, a $150 scholarship for college, and the ball is teed up. It's Courtney to attempt the field goal. It's up, but not up very high. When it was centered, it was going to split the upright, had it been a little higher. Nice try, Courtney. Well, here comes Casey Smith. Ball teed back now on the 10. Let's see what he can do. Casey Smith. It's up, and it is good! Casey Smith, you have done it. Congratulations to you and Courtney on great action out there. And thank you, Davison State Bank. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your halftime entertainment continues as you look at midfield, the assembly of the Davison Cardinal Pom-Pom Squad.
time, looking for the right beat. Open your eyes and repeat after me. Try so hard to find a rhythm in your heartbeat. The less you know, the more you want to try to justify the secrets of your lifetime. In the end, you'll come for us. So take care of you and I'll take care of me. We're just lonely hearts looking for melodies. Take care of you and I'll take care of me. We're just lonely hearts looking for melodies. I'm looking for a safe place out. I'm in the habit breaking try so hard to find a rhythm in your heartbeat. The less you know, the more you want to try to justify the secrets of your lifetime. In the end, you'll come for us. So take care of you and I'll take care of me. We're just lonely hearts looking for melodies. Take care of you and I'll take care of me. We're just lonely hearts looking for
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the 2009 Davison Varsity Pom-Pom Squad. Ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon the marching band is proud to present their 2009 show derived from the hit production Riverdance. The marching band is under the direction of Mr. James C. Schuster and Mr. Matt Dupre. This year's support staff includes Miss Angela Pasaros with the color guard, Mrs. Jody Wright with the twirlers, and Mr. Andrew Colwell with percussion. Today's instrumental soloists will be Rachel Bresniak and Kevin Larotte. This afternoon's performance will be under the command of drum majors Brad Smaltz and Brittany Flowers. Drum majors, is your band ready? And it's my pleasure to introduce the 2009 Davison Cardinal Marching Band performing Riverdance.
pyrotechnics, you know, flash pots, and fireworks, and spice it up a little.
Update in college football, 4:58 remaining in the football game. Michigan Wolverines 45, Eastern Michigan 17.
All right, we're back. Second half about ready to begin. Mashawaka with the lone score of the first half. And if you weren't here when the broadcast started, that first half went by very quickly because both teams were running the ball almost exclusively. Davison mixing in a few passes, but Mashawaka 2 passes in the first half.
Yep.
Just talking to the coaching staff up here at halftime, this is usually 1 to 2 passes a half is all you'll see from Mashawaka. Davison to kick off, and Mashawaka to begin the second half on offense. We'll see, as usual, what kind of adjustments were made by both teams at halftime. Cardinals would love to find a victory today, not start the season 1-3.
Yep, they can only take one more loss before they can, so they can still make it to the playoffs.
See, Hankins really limping on the sidelines. He's done. So Mike Dolliff will kick off for the Cardinals. Number 29, bringing it back here, right up the gut. 28, tackled by number 11, Joe Shannon. So Mashawaka starts his opening possession of the second half right on their own 33.
So, Kim, what adjustments do you think that Davison would have made over the halftime?
I don't know. They kind of settled in there in the second quarter. We're playing pretty well. We have to really make sure that the first person who hits the ball carrier brings them down because they're getting a lot of yards after contact. Big guys are on the left side for Mashawaka, and that's the way they run. Give us to the dive back, number 34. He gains 0. Nice stuff there on opening play. That's another thing. If we can, on the first down of each series, if we can hold them to small gains, that will be very helpful too for the defense because they do not want to pass.
Yeah, like you said earlier, they've only done 2 or 3 passes.
2 passes.
Two passes.
Gary Brooks, the fullback, the 5'6", 195er, a little shaken up on that last play. Guy's got those tree trunk legs. So second and we'll call it 9 for Mashawaka on their own 34.
Oh, nobody's on it too. Look at, there's 2 out there and only 1 on them. Look.
Pitch this way. Oh! Nice hard tackle there by number 88, Brandon Hendershot.
Took down 2 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, there were 2 receivers on the short side of the field here, and there was 1 Davison defender. But right now, Mashawaka doesn't want anything to do with the pass anyway. So it's second, let's call it 3rd down and 5.
Davison's doing
same thing.
Same thing. They did pretty well last play with the execution of making sure that the first tackle is the only tackle.
Now we have it covered up. Trips now to the wide side of the field for Mashawaka. Cortez to throw. Rolls out to his left. He's going to run. Oh, nice curl back there. We may have offensive pass interference there. I think there was a push-off by the wide receiver. That may be offensive pass interference. Unless it's a hold. It is pass interference, but we haven't got an indication on which side. Not sure why he's talking to their coach. If it's on them, it would be on us, I'm sure. Defensive pass interference is declined. I believe this is this the Rao officiating crew? Do we know? Did they tell us who it was? I think it's local guys here. Charlie Rao. First and 10 for Mashawaka, right at the midfield stripe. End around to number 19. He's got a bunch of room. Stopped by number 5, Tim Callison.
About a 30-yard run right there. Big gain.
One thing you don't want to do as Davison is give up a score on this first possession. Right now we're kind of going uphill anyway on offense. They'll be on the Davison 31, 1st and 10. We're just starting the third quarter. Mashawaka's opening possession. Quarterback still has it, rolling his right. Nice little kick out pass to number 22, Tyler Rhino. And Mashawaka has it down to the Davison 13.
Some big gains in these couple of handoffs. And something Davison, probably the biggest thing Davison doesn't want right now is a big score. Only less than 9.5 minutes left to go in this quarter. And they're just...
Right now we have no answer. They're just marching it down the field. They've mixed in 2 passes in this possession. They only had 2 in the first half. This time, both of these were completed. Big guys are on the left side of the line for Mashawaka. That's the way they run. On the counter option. Nice stiff arm out there. Callison runs him out of bounds at the Davison 5. Second and short for Mashawaka. They're knocking on the door again, Jeff.
Yep, they're hugging that line, and if Davison doesn't make any type of miraculous stop here, they're gonna put 6 more on the board.
Yeah, we're on our heels right now, it looks like, on defense. So give to the up man. Dives for the end zone. He's marked down at the 1. It'll be 1st and goal.
Appears we have a replay. Maybe not. Appears we're having some technical difficulties.
1st and goal for the Cavemen down on the Cardinal number 1 yard line. First down, touchdown.
So it's now 12-0.
Now you probably will see Mashawaka go for 2.
Yep. Just under 9 minutes left to go.
Not much resistance on that series. They were clipping them off, except for the very first play.
Yep.
They're clipping them off at 6, 7, 8 yards a crack, including the 20-plus yarder that was run against them.
Big gains is not what Davison was hoping for at the beginning of this drive.
Quarterback gives on the dive. He's not down yet. Now there's a whistle. He's short, so the 2-point conversion fails.
So it's still a 2-score game.
Still a 2-score game. Cardinals have got to get something going on offense. And then gonna have to find out something that's gonna go on with them to help them out on defense here too.
Seems that Davison's plays are usually more look and then act instead of the
attack.
The proactive. They're more reactive. And, that's not always the best thing for them.
Well, they're not gonna get past those 2 huge guys that have been playing the left side of the line. They're gonna have to find a way to stand them up and make the running back run into their back.
They have to find some.
We got to get it going on offense here. Davison yet to score. Just 2 offensive touchdowns last game also. Zach Brammer and Tyler Martin deep for the Cardinals. Reisdorf kick. No, it's actually an onside kick off of a shoulder. and covered by the Cardinals.
Shorter field.
Now we got an offside against Mashawaka, but that'll be declined, I think, if it can be. I don't know if you can decline that penalty. I would too, because you would have better field position.
Now they're probably going to kick it regularly and just give them a bigger field. So take 2 for this.
Nice deep kick. This is Brammer. Down at his own 29. That's where Davison will start its first possession of the second half.
16-yard run.
Cardinals need to get a nice sustained drive here and get some points.
They don't want to get shut out. They don't want to get a big goose egg at the end of this game.
All right, trips to the wide side of the field. The running back is Lazenby. Oh, Thompson fumbles it. Wow, Jake's having a tough day. Loses back to the 27. 2nd and 12 for the Cardinals. Just seem to be out of sync.
Mashawaka's got the play calls down pretty quickly, so they have a lot of time to figure out what's going on.
Same play. This time it's a pitch back. Number 19 on the carry for the Cardinals. That's Brandon Stimson. Positive play out to the 32. That'll bring up a 3rd and 7.
We're going to throw it still.
Oh, another fumble. Wow, that ball was popping up. We are just totally out of sync.
Yeah, the offense has got to make some drastic changes if they want to keep this game alive.
Yeah, 4th game of the season, we're still seeing some of the same stuff we saw in week 1. Dibzinski now to punt for the Cardinals. Mashawaka defender was in there as soon as the ball was put in the fullback's belly on the last one. Dibzinski kicks is picked up and dropped and recovered by the Cardinals, number 11, Joe Shannon. That's twice that Mashawaka's had trouble with the kicks.
Yep.
So, very quickly, field position turns over. They have the ball in the Mashawaka 34. Now is the time, Jeff. Now is the time.
Now is the time. Try to put 6 on the board. Hopefully that can bring some morale. And
it's Mashawaka's 2nd turnover of the game. Thompson keeps, now pitches back. Oh, you can see that was no block on the outside. It was not Tyler Martin on the carry, but Corey Mills just did not get his block on the outside player there.
yeah.
So he made a nice stop.
We could see his anguish just by.
The play was set up. He just did not get a sustained block on the outside. 2nd and 11 now. Lost to 1 on the last play. Lazenby back there in the tailback slot. Thompson to throw. Oh, short gain. Got to catch that ball and turn it up the field. Number 3, that's Gage Cook. Just kind of cradled it and fell forward.
Look at the defensive back is just circling the wide receivers that go in the middle instead of the outside.
3rd and 6 now for the Cardinals. They're definitely in 2-down territory. Debzinski way at the top of your screen. Thompson, quick pitch, throws it behind Lazenby. Wow. Jake is having a tough day. Big loss. Now you may have to punt. Ball's out all the way out to the 39.
Be a 50-yard field goal,
Nah,
so
not gonna
it's
kick the field
impossible.
goal. Yeah, we're gonna. Or it could be a quick kick by the quarterback. And Jake's having a tough day. We haven't seen this very much in his career, but he's having a tough day today.
Yep.
Trips to the top of the screen. Thompson rolls to his left. He's got to throw it on the run. Pulls it down. He's going to be way short of the first down. Boy, a lot of pressure by Mashawaka. We're just not holding that line back at all. So Davison turns it over on downs. Mashawaka gets the ball back on their own 32 with 5:19 left in the 3rd quarter, leading 12-0.
The offensive line's got to make some changes. They are a young line, but they it's been 4 weeks. They need to get this in groove.
Haven't seen Cooper at tailback at all today. Is he injured?
I don't believe so. I don't see him on the bench.
They see him right there, 32. Just hasn't played. He had some good runs earlier in the season. On the dive, Mashawaka picks up 3 out to their own 35. It'll be 2nd and 7. Pretty machine-like, 3 or 4 yards every time they run the ball.
Yep. They're always going to have a 4th and 1. They're going to go for it. They're just going to keep doing it.
Quick pitch. We're on the left side. Nice run. Some kind of poor tackling out there.
He's also
right at the first down marker.
Great evasiveness with those with that juke he had.
Ooh, nice stop in there that time by number 57. That's Kyle Reeser. Picks up half a yard. 2nd and 9 for the Cavemen. Need a pop and a fumble.
Yep. Hoping for a fumble so far, but defense has just got to make a big stop. It's 2nd and long. So far, so good for Davison's defense.
Oh, he's there. Stops him, and the rest of the defense catches up.
3 guys take him down.
Mike Doloff initially made a hit, slowed him up, and the rest of his buddies came and cleaned him up. So no gain.
Doloff is like, I got this. And
3rd and 10. The couple of passes Mashawaka has completed this half, they've rolled the quarterback out, and he was in space, whether he could run or throw, and that's what they've done both times. I wouldn't be surprised to see it again right here.
It's working so well for them.
Quarterback's quick, get him out in space, give him an option to run it or throw it. Oh, inside give. Nice defense. Once again, Reeser pops him. So the defense does make a stop. Mashawaka forced a punt.
Great job by the defense.
First punt of the game for the Cavemen. We got a right number of guys on the field.
We got way too many.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh boy, get off.
We
Get
got
off quickly. Jeez, don't need a 15-yard penalty right here.
Yeah. First punt, and they could be turned over just because of a.
This is
extra press.
Davison. Takes it from his own 22. Oh, wow, as he popped right there at the 30. He got hurt too.
A lot of aggressiveness this game.
He got hurt. He got hit right square on the shoulder.
Looks like he got hit by a semi.
Ted Tibzinski is the injured Davison player. He got hit just square up underneath the shoulder pad on the right side.
Second injury today. First with Hankins, and now Dubzinski.
Yeah, Stacy's looking at his neck like maybe it's collarbone or something too.
But his legs are moving, so that's a good sign.
So we'll be with you again next Friday night when the Saginaw Arthur Hill squad comes in. Another team from the Valley. Tad was hit pretty good there, but he's up. That's a good sign.
Slowly but surely.
Great kid.
He's going to walk it out.
Well, he got ripped right there. That was a big hit. He's doing okay. All right, Cardinal offense now onto the field. Mike Dolph will replace him. Replace Dubzinski at the wide receiver spot. So 7 for 4.
Just a little over 2 minutes left in this quarter.
Yeah, there's Cooper in the backfield. Speak of the lost, he has the ball. Picks up 9. I'll make it 7. Must have stepped on the out of bounds line there. He appears to be our speed guy. I just can't figure out why he's just now getting in the game. Just under 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Davison is faced with a 2nd and 3 on their own 38. He runs downhill. I like him. Trips up to the right side of the field.
With a new coach and a new scheme, it's
pitch it. There it is. Oh, you got to go up the field. Can't dance. Got to go. Nice open field tackle there by the Cavemen on number 19, Brandon Stimson. Gain of none. 3rd and 3. A pitch back. Is not making the block on the outside. The wide receivers are not making their blocks.
With the 3rd and short.
It was there too. That play was set up nicely. We just did not get the sustained block. So the Cardinals are forced to punt again right away. 3 and out.
The execution for the blocking just wasn't there. It just wasn't even apparent.
This offense is dependent upon wide receivers blocking, and we just haven't gotten it so far. Different man deep this time. Number 6, Joyce Schuster.
After
it's Lazenby. He's got a first down and more. Oh, look at him run people over.
Number 36, Josh Lazenby.
All the way down to the Mashawaka 37-yard line. 1st and 10.
That was a great play by Davison. That was totally unexpected.
Why not? I mean, why not?
Yeah,
You're down 12-0 already.
Minute left to go in the third quarter. The
You're
fourth
1
quarter's
and 2.
coming.
You might as well try and make something positive.
Yep. And boy, what positivity did that come out of?
Lazenby made somebody hurt there too. He ran a guy over.
Yep. Looks like we have a replay of that. Snapped right to him too. There wasn't even.
Snap.
This makes.
Back to live action. First play was a pitch play to Stinson, who gained a yard. Motion man is Stimson. Give up the middle to Cooper. Down to the 31-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Cardinals.
Those short runs add up pretty quickly. Still 3rd and long though.
We have reached the end of the third quarter. Mashawaka 12, Davison nothing. We go down to the sidelines with Tony Campbell.
I think Davison just got their first big momentum swing of the game with Lazenby's 25-yard run. And if they can keep this momentum going into the fourth quarter, get a couple scores, keep the defense strong, I really think they have a chance of pulling off the upset over the Cavemen. Well, we'll see. Back to your announcers.
Thank you, Tony.
One quarter remaining for the Cardinals here to try and make a comeback, Jeff.
They're getting closer.
Got to get a score on this possession.
Yep.
We're down on the 31-yard line of Mashawaka.
Last time Davison was this close, they ended up fumbling it and giving it to them.
3rd and 4.
Final 12 minutes for today's game.
No doubt the Cardinals will go if they don't make it on this try. Thompson gives to Cooper. Driving. First down. All the way down to the Mashawaka 26. That's a first down.
Terrific play there.
I tell you, I like Cooper in tailback. Runs hard.
And he doesn't stop either.
Got a little help from his friends there. Looked like the line was pushed. And this is the option to Cooper. Oh, nice pop out there by number 22.
It almost was a hard hit there, but he was able to dodge it just then.
Wow. Dubzinski was on that block, and somehow the 22 popped off that and just leveled Cooper.
Looked like it was on a slingshot.
Picked up about a foot. 2nd and 9 for the Cardinals. Might see a pass here. Thompson to throw it over the middle. He's got number 7, Doloff, down to the 9. First down.
Terrific execution there with Doloff getting that.
1st and goal from the Mashawaka 9.
Doloff was just able to make something out of that and to get some room in Thompson with that great passing he has with him.
He was wide open there.
Yeah, he was wide open. He almost made it there without the shoestring tackle.
Long way to go now. We're at the 9, 1st and goal. Thompson on the keep. Down about the 5-yard line, maybe slightly inside of it.
Looks like you have a replay. This is a
That's
terrific
wide
pass
open.
there.
Nice throw. Well played call there.
It's now 2nd and 5 with 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to go.
Got the clock stopped. We got a player with some blood on an elbow.
You can't have that.
Got a replacement in there, so we're ready to go. 2nd and goal from the 5. See if we can get a little push here from the offensive line. Cooper, nope, Thompson keeps, bounces back to his left, and goes down. Loses a yard. Looked like he had something there, and boy, was he closed out in a hurry.
Thompson just almost had it there, and
Looked like he had room. Boy, he was closed out in a hurry by the middle linebacker.
oh yeah. Mashawaka just could see what was going, and
Trips to the right for the Cardinals. Give to Cooper. Oh, he's down to the 1. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
you can't roll in there.
4th down and goal from inside the 1. Got to give the ball straight ahead to Cooper.
And they will.
Thompson keeps, gets into the end zone. So the Cardinal offense has responded and found the green space.
Putting 6 on that board.
Pretty important extra point coming up now.
Yeah, if they make this extra point,
Mike Dolph will be the kicker. Number 6, Josh Gray, is the holder. Dolph's kick is good. So now Davison is back within a touchdown of going ahead. 12-7, Mashawaka leads.
I think we have
8:57 left in the quarter.
I think we have a replay of that
Touchdown.
Thompson hopping over that line.
Now the defense needs to make another stop, Jeff.
Yeah, they do.
Still a lot of time. There's 9 minutes, just under 9 minutes left in the game. But you got to get that Mashawaka offense off the field.
That defense, the adjustments that were made over the half were really shown. We've been putting some stops on. They've been
outside of that first drive of the second half here. We've done a pretty good job defensively. I don't expect to see Mashawaka throw the ball again the rest of the game. At this point, they want that clock to run.
Yep.
We need a pop and a fumble or something here.
Yeah, we need another error by Mashawaka.
Some good defense. Nice kick by Dolph. Down to the 10. Take him to the sidelines, and he's got a lot of room. Oh, boy. That's not what we were looking for right there. Runs it all the way back to the Davison 48.
Makes it Cardinal territory, and just one run.
And now your second 50-50 winning ticket is a blue ticket for another $254 blue ticket, and it is 077-8940. 077-8940. If you have a winning ticket,
Mashawaka has a short field here to start this possession. Beginning on the Davison 48.
$4 waiting for you in the press box. Come and claim it now. Hang on to your tickets until we announce a winner. Caveman, 1st and 10. At the Cardinal 48.
Quick pitch. Oh. Nice job. Strung that thing out. Brought down by Callison. And Davis.
Just denied them the satisfaction to get
really
there.
strung that one out.
Yep. Just a 2 or 3 yard run there. And
He still picks up almost 3. Be 2nd and 7.
hopefully they can stop this drive as soon as possible so they have time to make it all the way back and put 6 more on the board. We'll hopefully have a win.
Quarterback still has it. First down. All the way down to the Davison 37. 1st and 10.
A lot of contacts being made before the tackle is actually made, and Davison's got to execute on it more because they're slipping away.
Mashawaka looking to put some distance in here by getting another score. Mashawaka calls a timeout, their first of the half at 7:30 left in the 4th quarter.
Oh, it's not. I'll keep these.
Our second winner, Alice Wahlberg of Davison, $254 for her. Congratulations to Brooke and Alice, and thank you, football fans, for purchasing 50/50 tickets, supporting Cardinal Athletics, particularly benefiting today the Davison tennis program.
Defense needs to stiffen up right here. Need to stop. Can't let them keep burning clock and get a score.
Yep, there's only 7.5 minutes left to go, and they started this drive with about 9 minutes? Making some pretty good leeway.
You got to stop them, and you cannot allow a score here. I want to keep this at a 1-score differential.
Yep. If they make this a 2-score game, it's going to be pretty tough for Davison to make it. Not impossible, but fairly tough.
Quarterback still has. Stuffed right there by Reeser and number 52, Nathaniel Hayden. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9 for the Cavemen. Clock ticking down near 7 minutes.
A lot of that running, the clock is going to continue to tick. Both teams, Davison has 3 timeouts left, and Mashawaka only has 2.
Their big linemen are on the left side. Expect the ball to come this way. This is a pass. Touch. Oh, he dropped it. That was a touchdown. That was a touchdown. The ball dropped.
That was a big eye-opener for Davison. They have to cover their man.
Pretty close to being across the line of scrimmage on the throw, and then also pretty close to being a roughing of the passer after the throw. Lots going on there, including a missed ball. 6:38 left. Clock stops on the incomplete pass, and it's 3rd and 10 for Mashawaka. Pass play again. Quarterback rolls to his right. Oh, a nice hit out there by Tim Callison to break it up. That ball was caught momentarily by number 34, and then Tim Callison separated him from the ball.
That was
4th and 10.
That was a great hit by Tim.
This looks like the punt team coming on. Might be a field goal attempt. Oh, 44 is out there, the punter, and he's also the kicker. And it's going to be a punt. I don't see any place-kicking tee. So they're hoping to pin us deep and make us go the length of the field with 6.5 minutes left in the game. Yeah, we don't believe they're going to go. Plus, it's going to go to the end zone anyway. That's going to be an end-over-ender into the end zone. So Davison takes over on the 20. Oh, we got a flag. We got a flag here. Hold everything. There's a flag. It's against Mashawaka, and I'm sure they'll decline that. Take the ball at the 20.
Looks like we have a replay of that near touchdown.
I'm sure we're going to decline that. We don't want to give them another chance to kick. Yeah.
Just it's going to be Davison's ball on the 20.
That lineman over there, line judge over there, looks like Jim Bailey. I wonder if it is. Oh, Jim does football or not. So 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. At their own 20, got 80-yard field to go. There's 6 minutes and 25 seconds left. Little magic in the tank here. Thompson keeps, pitches it back to Martin. Got a first down.
Both Martin and Cooper have just been pushing this ball on very well.
It's the first time that option play has really worked.
Yep.
They've got 10 yards. They've had a few small runs. That one they actually broke open. Dibzinski had the block on the outside that time.
Getting a first down first.
Clock rolls. We're just about 6 minutes. Trips to the wide side of the field. Cooper in the tailback position. Thompson still has it. Keeps. Picks up almost a 5-yarder. Up to the 35.
I think Thompson has been working a lot on the deception because
made a good read there.
Very good read.
2nd and we're going to have to call it 6. Thompson keeps, pitches back to Martin.
He's going to get stopped.
Nothing.
About in the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 6. To say this is a big play would be an understatement. You don't want to have to punt the ball away because Mashawaka can just kill it off the way they run the ball. They're going to have to go.
They're probably going to go for it on 4th down if they get stopped here.
Give to Cooper. First down and more. Boy, there was a blast up the middle.
Looks like he had a rocket pad on the back of him.
Oh, man, I love his legs. Picks up the first down out to the Cardinal 44. 1st and 10, 4:43 left on the clock, which begins again now as the down markers are moved. Remember, the Cardinals are only down 5. A touchdown would actually put them ahead here. Twins, both directions. Thompson to throw. He's got number 7, Doloff. He has another first down to the Cavemen 44.
Cardinals are just moving this ball along beautifully.
Nice pitch and catch right there. Right now, Mashawaka's on their heels a little bit.
That's exactly what Davison wants.
4:20 and the clock starts. Thompson keeps, still on his feet. Down to the 39. Pick up a 5. 2nd and 5 for the Cardinals. Starting to get a little movement now.
Yep, especially when they need it. As I said before, Davison's a lot more reactive than proactive. And when the game's on the line, they react pretty well.
Clock is rolling. We're 3.5 minutes left in the game.
12 minutes in the first.
Oh, we got a timeout. Play clock was down to almost nothing. So Davison burns its first. 2 timeouts remain.
Notre Dame 7, Michigan State 0.
Coach Immendorfer's in there lighting some fires right now. Something just went on there. Just taking too long to get stuff in from the sideline. But Davison's in a nice spot here.
Davison's in a great spot.
The game is in kind of in their control at the moment. They put the ball in the way Mashawaka is. They having to run the ball, not a very effective passing. It would be very, very tough depending on how much time is left on the clock if Davis can find the end zone. Just got a couple ifs there. Jeff's got his green and white on today. Just got to score that Notre Dame got the first touchdown on that one.
Yep.
Reminder, we'll be on the air next Friday night, our normal time, 7 o'clock against Saginaw Arthur Hill. As they come to town from the Valley Conference. All right, 2nd and 5 for the Cardinals. Cooper, this time nothing. Actually loses a yard.
That shoestring tackle just clipped him.
Blitz was coming, and number 76, who's been a pain in the butt all day, blows in there again for another stop for the Cavemen. Definitely 4-down territory for the Cardinals. They actually lost 2 there. It looks like about a 3rd and 6 or 7. Doloff has been Jake's favorite receiver today. Keeps, pitches back. This is Martin. He's got a first down.
Tyler Martin.
Oh, he's right at the marker. Right at the marker. This may have to be measured.
Back out of bounds. Very, very close to the first down.
This one's going to get measured at this point in the game.
Yep. He ran out of bounds too.
Oh, he's not going to measure it. We had 4 measurements on the first drive and none since. That's a huge pickup right there. Nice decision by Jake Thompson. Pitched it back to Tyler Martin, who picked up 7 yards and a couple inches.
And he saved the clock from running again because he ran out of bounds.
I'm okay with the clock running now. I'd like to score and give them no time. Thompson gives to Cooper. He's got a big burst. Picks up, let's say, 8.
Cooper's just got some legs on him.
2nd and 2 for the Cardinals at the Mashawaka 26. Could there be a little magic left in the Cardinals tank? Stay tuned. Thompson keeps, pitches back to Martin. He's got a first down. Ooh! Wow, was he hit? He was just lit up on the sideline. And he's out of the game. He's going to have to come out of the game. But he got a first down. Number 48, Christian Lentz, a 6-foot, 225-pound linebacker, just lit Tyler Martin up on the sideline. And Tyler's 5'10", 155, so there was a little difference in mass on that one.
Just a little bit. A lot of injuries on
This is
Davison's
an injury
side.
timeout, not a charge timeout.
Hopefully all 3 players that were injured today. Hankins, who's still out. Dubzinski, who's...
That one there might just be a wind knocker. He got slobber knocked, but I think he's up. He's a little fella, 155. He just got smoked by a 200-pounder. Got heart, though.
He's seeing some cuckoo clocks.
I bet you'll see him right back out there.
2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in this game.
Clock will start as soon as the teams get back to the field and the ball is placed. I'm sorry, no, he was out of bounds, so it'll stay stopped. Sorry. 2:10. Cardinals at the Mashawaka 19. Thompson keeps. Picks up a couple. Down to the 17. Call it 2nd and 8.
A lot of communication going on about the play.
Tyler Martin's back on the field, too. He was out one play. Don't want to delay here.
You got to get going. You got 2 timeouts left, and they don't want to burn another.
Thompson to throw. Keeps. He's in trouble. Oh, he's still in trouble. Get down. Cardinals may need to burn a timeout here. It's going to be 3rd and 8.
They can't do a field goal. They got to go for it.
Timeout. Let another 8 seconds run off the clock there before we decide to make that timeout.
Nope.
1:16. Davison has 1 timeout remaining. Jake just couldn't shake that guy off his leg. He had a little bit of room to the right if he could have just broken out of that tackle, but the guy had the hammerlock on.
By the time he was about to, he had 4 other guys on top of him.
Yeah, that's when I said, get down.
Yep.
It's been a good football game today.
It's been an exciting one, too.
What a gorgeous day. Beautiful Michigan fall day. Temperature probably about 65 or so.
Not a cloud in sight either.
We'll see what kind of magic the Cardinals are drawing up. Yeah, it's a very nice crowd for a Saturday. A lot of people head out, get out. I know a lot of hunters are getting their blinds set up for deer season right now.
Mm-hmm. This is a football city,
but a lot of them are here. The home side is full. 3rd and I guess we'll have to call it 9. He might have lost a half a yard there.
3rd and long.
See what we got. Thompson gives to Cooper. Got a little running room. It will be 4th down. Will they use their last timeout? You think they might. It's a pretty important play.
They've been making some unpredictable changes, though. So.
Yeah, he's going to call timeout.
You're going to waste another 10 seconds choosing it.
He's got to call timeout. He's losing his play clock.
Better use the hurry up, Jake.
Yep. No, that was all designed. He wanted it to run down. That was all designed. I think he wanted to run some clock off there before he called the timeout.
42 seconds left to go.
So Davison is out of timeouts, and we have a 4th and 5.
Make it or break it time right here.
This reminds me of a game a couple years ago against Howell. Right about this point, we had heroism take place. It's time for it again. Yeah, long play there. I'll just need a short one here.
So the odds are for us.
Either way, there have been some good signs today. Defense stepped up in the second half. And the offense started moving the ball a bit too. So
as soon as Cooper came in, everything was just flying by.
Cooper came into the tailback. They started picking up some running yard. That's true. And they probably maybe did a little something different with their offensive blocking schemes. But here we go. This is the game right here, folks. 4th and 5 from the Mashawaka 14. Got to get down inside the 9. Thompson rolls to his left. He's got Martin in the flat. Throws it to him. Overthrew him. He was wide open. Mashawaka survives. He was wide open in the flat. Looked like he probably had enough room to get the first yardage there.
Thompson's been having a tough day.
So with 35 seconds left and no timeouts, Mashawaka will run the ball once and the game will be over. We will be with you next week, right here on Friday night versus Saginaw Arthur Hill, where the Cardinals will be 1-3 walking into that game.
Mm-hmm. Well, some miracle happens in the next 36 seconds.
You need a fumble. That's it. They don't have to do anything. The ball will be put down, and there will be not enough time. So that will be your ball game, folks. But it was a good ball game. Cardinals fought hard. And I think they learned a few things about themselves today. So as the clock ticks down the last 10, for Jeff Perry, this is Kim Lindsay. We'll be signing off here from Cardinal Stadium, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye, everybody.
Tonight's broadcast of Davison Cardinal Varsity Football is brought to you by Jim Waldron, Buick, Pontiac, and GMC Truck on M15 in Davison.